How's it going, everybody? I made it here and there is a lot more snow than I thought there was going to be. But that's okay. I didn't actually bring a shovel, so I'm just gonna have to kick all the snow. I won't have any hands free because I'm gonna be carrying the stove and the tent. So I'm gonna load up all my gear and head into the forest. See if I can find myself a nice spot to camp. All right, guys, this is the spot. It's about as flat as I'm gonna get around here. There's way more snow than I thought there was going to be, but that's all right. I'm just gonna take some extra time and kick the snow away. I see some blue sky creeping in, so I gotta take advantage of that. I wanna get the firewood right away too, because I think there's gonna be rain tonight and I wanna be able to cut it up so that it's all dry before the rain hits. Shoveling is kind of done, enough to put up the tent, but it is exhausting. This is wet, heavy snow. Now I'm going to put up the tent and clear up the rest of the snow once the tent's up. It's just one pole that goes straight up the middle. Ta-da! I think I'm gonna put my sleeping area right in front of you guys there, so that it won't be too hard to put some wood in there overnight. This is actually a footprint for the tent I have that I never use, but should come in handy today, especially since there's a bunch of snow on the ground. And I'm gonna use this as my little sleeping no shoes area. So that's gonna go right here. Now, because it's supposed to be so warm today, it's actually supposed to be warmer than it was when I went at the end of October, and it's mid-December right now. I didn't end up bringing a second sleeping pad. That may be a huge mistake, I don't know, but we'll see. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is much thicker than the last one I had. And longer, actually. I really hope I'm not cold tonight. I should be okay. It's really not supposed to get any colder than my last trip. It's just there's snow on the ground, so it feels different. I've only used this table for one trip, and it's shot right up to a must-have when I go camping. It is so convenient, especially for cooking and eating, and storage. Knife up here, battery pack, flashlight, charging cords. You can call me paranoid, but Since I plan on sleeping in here with that thing, the wood stove, I got myself a CO2 detector. It was pretty cheap off Amazon. It's battery powered. It might be a little overkill, but it'll help me sleep at night. So I'll probably leave that by my head when I go to sleep. Those suckers are loud, so if anything is wrong, I will know. Got my chair, table, sleeping area, food, and stove. Just gonna eat a little snack and then get a mountain of firewood. Fig bar and nuts. In order for me to rely on that wood stove for heat, I need a steady supply of firewood. And it's getting windy and it's starting to mist out here, so I better get a move on if I want to get that wood cut up before the real rain starts. I've never really tried to burn a stove throughout the day, so I don't actually know how much firewood I need. Try to get a little more than I think. We'll see how that goes. Bone dry piece of hardwood. There's actually a tree resting up against this tree. I just knocked it down. I'm going to harvest some of these branches off it. Nice. This is what I've got so far, but I definitely need more. All right, scored myself another big piece. Time to bring it back to camp, process the firewood and see what I got. Well, the rain started and I'm nowhere near done cutting wood. So hopefully this doesn't last too long because I need to go through a lot of wood and I can't really afford to stop. So I'm just gonna keep going and hope that it slows down. My wood cutting progress is gonna slow right down. This thing came flying off. The wedge is cracked. There's no way of getting it back in. At least I have the saw, but it takes a lot longer with that thing. Oh well. New lesson learned, bring a better axe. All right, so this is all hardwood. It took me a very long time to chop it up. Now that my axe is broken, it's gonna take even longer. I wanna go and find some softwood now, because softwood is much easier to get the fire started once it's down to coals again. So I'm gonna find some softwood, which I don't think will be hard because it looks like it's everywhere, and maybe a little bit more hardwood. And then before sundown, I guess I'll have a good idea whether or not I need to grab some more. I'm gonna try to be pretty conservative with the wood during the day, and hopefully that'll be enough to keep me going. Cut a decent amount of wood. I think I'm gonna take a break actually. I'm getting pretty tired. Might make a coffee and eat some lunch. See how quick that firewood burns. Get a good idea of whether or not I need to go out and get some more wood. I didn't find any birch wood. Actually, I didn't really look for it. So I'm gonna see if I can just get it started with these twigs. Flame. All right, guys, it is officially getting toasty in here. Tuna, cheese, and a wrap. Let's see if I can get this to melt on top of here. It's It's actually a little too hot to touch right now, so that cheese is definitely melted. And that fire is finally going. Took a bit to get it because all those wood's wet. I had to nurse it for a while, but I think it's finally off. Ooh, that's good. It is getting really hot in here. The rain has started up again. But that's okay, because I'm warm and I'm dry. I wouldn't fall asleep with it like this, but since I'm up and I'm just watching it, I'll let it be. My boots are a little wet. Same with my socks. And all this firewood. But it's steaming away. I don't know if you can see it. It's definitely steaming. It is only 2 o'clock and I am tired and exhausted. I'm gonna make me a coffee. Hopefully that'll wake me up. That didn't take too long. It's burning pretty slow. Slower than I thought it was going to, actually. It's still warm in here, so that's good. It's about 4 o'clock here right now, and in mid-December in Ontario, that means the sun sets in about half hour. I got all my wood cut up. There isn't really much to do other than make dinner, eat dinner, relax, and go to sleep. I will say though, the walk-in was quite brutal. It's heavy. This stuff's heavy, and when you're hiking through snow and you don't have snowshoes, it's a lot of work. The walk home should be a little better because I drank all the water and ate all the food. The rain's supposed to start at about 7 and then all the way through the night. I don't mind the sound of rain. I actually prefer white noise. I can't really sleep when it's super silent. It's already pretty dark in here. I brought a light to put up, but it's not that bright. Hopefully I'll still be able to catch some footage without it sucking. All right, guys. Sun has officially set. It's toasty warm in here, and now it's time to make some dinner. To keep this tent light, I'm using an old ring light that I got years ago, and it attaches to a tripod, and then it connects to a battery brick right here. And it keeps things nice and bright everywhere. Pretty sweet. I've got mushroom, red pepper, celery, carrots, some garlic, onion, kielbasa sausage, and bean sprouts. I'm just gonna sit this on here. Some cooking oil, the garlic. Oh, that already smells so good. Now all the vegetables. Delicious. I think that's one of the best meals I've made camping. Sitting here listening to a podcast, and I was checking out the weather, It looks like there's a pretty big rainstorm coming. Chance of a thunderstorm even. I just hope it doesn't get windy. It's supposed to come in like an hour. We'll see. The rain is here. Time to see how this thing handles the water. Got the pile of the rest of my wood right here. Some softwood, lots of hardwood. I just tossed some in. Should light up soon to make things real warm in here. Well guys, the rain has started. I'm getting pretty tired, so I think I'm just gonna fall asleep to the sound of the rain. I'm nice and warm right now. I have the fire going. Should be good sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. That was a long night. I definitely felt the cold of the ground. It was raining most of the night. It's cleared a lot of the snow. But I am ready to go home. I'm hungry and I'm tired. Just gonna pack it all up, head to the car, and drive home. Well guys, that's it for me. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos too. I got lots of camping videos out. It's time to head back to the car, get some breakfast, and enjoy the drive home. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one.